Hello everybody, it's Tom from Drain Doctor. We're about to do a lead line or lead bend new flow trenchless sewer main repair pipeline. And upstairs, third stall, which is this one we're looking at, is currently leaking every time it is flushed. It's got a compromise on the lead to the flange connection. And you can see on the first stall, we already had a problem. And a previous plumber had to come out and open up and do an actual pipeline replacement, removing all the pipe down to the ferrule, put in a new attachment piece, and then bring that up and then set that up with a new copper flange upstairs, which is costly. You had a lot of damage upstairs to the floor, and we'll see that in a minute. And overall, it is a slower, more expensive, and less likely repair than what we're going to do with our patented inflow system. So this is the upstairs. Same line as the first stall that had the traditional pipeline repair done. You can see the damage to the original tile all around. Less than appealing result. Okay. Here's a line that we're going to be working on. The separation right here between the flange and the lead. Look right down. You can see there's a vent tapping, which we will reinstate, and we're going to go all the way down. I don't know if we can see that. Approximately 2 feet to the brass ferrule, so we're going to attach directly to the brass ferrule, up, overlapping onto the flange, which is going to be bolted down, and that is going to be a long-lasting permanent solution to this copper and lead attachment. This will be permanent, one-time fix. Okay, here we are. We have our flange bolted down in place, 4-bolt, 4-screw system here. We already have our lead, which we pinned tight to the edge of the flange. Under typical circumstances, you could solder this, but we wanted a lasting permanent solution, so we are going to be installing the new flow liner in from the brass flange all the way up to the face here. And we're going to seal it right on the edge, and then we're going to give it a little seal around the edge of the flange around, so in the event that there is any spillage in the future, it's not going to penetrate into the floor off of that. If there was ever any shift or movement off of the wax gasket, that's going to cause a any kind of spillage, so it's not going to run downstairs from there. It'll run along the floor, which could be identified, and then at that point you can pull the bowl, put a new gasket on, and reseal it that way. So, off-site location, we're doing our air test. We confirm everything is calibrated properly prior to filling with chemical and putting it upstairs. And then we will add our chemical, bring it upstairs for the final installation, and then seal up any compromised areas around the edge of the flange area. Okay, here's our liner in place. You can see the new flow blue right up to the edge of the flange. You can see the outside perimeter on the outside of the flange completely sealed, so anything that was compromised as far as a loose fit or a shift or anything that was broken on the original grouting or the seal there is now resealed and perfectly protected. So it's just a matter of letting it cook out, coming back, pulling them, trimming them down a little bit, putting the bowl back on, flushing away. Any questions? Drain Doctor 914-576-0123, Tri-State leader in trenchless pipeline repair.